Shabbat Shalom, Israel. First off, we want to give a call out Yahweh by Shem Mashiach, Wamalak Yahushua, to the Most High and His Son for leading us into another wonderful Sabbath, man. Giving us another day of rest out of this wicked world, out of this wicked society. All right, out of this horror called Babylon spiritually, right? I want to give a mighty shout out to the elect elders that's been pushing this truth from decades and decades, motivating me to keep pushing this truth with sincerity, all right, and not being faint-hearted. I want to give a mighty shout out to all the Battle Axe captains out there. I want to give a shout out to just my Battle Axe brothers all over. Brother KJV out there driving trucks. Brother Gabriel Yah out there in Austin. Brother Ray up there in Minnesota doing his thing. Also, mighty Officer Yaakov down there in Battle Axe Memphis doing his thing. Shalom to all my Battle Axes out there. And to all the Israelite camps that's awoken this truth and pushing this truth and doing the work of the Most High. Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. All right. All right. This class is titled Whore into a Housewife. Okay. And this is spiritual. Okay. It's titled Whore into a Housewife. Okay. It's basically just touching on the nation of Israel. Okay. We're going to jump right into this. I got quite a few precepts, so we're going to dive right into it. Hold on 1 second. Let me adjust the camera 1 second. All right. So felt like I was too far away. All right. First precept we're going to get is Proverbs chapter 31. All right. Because I know most men, you like to read Proverbs 31 to your wife. A lot of men like to read Proverbs 31 to their wife. All right, not realizing Proverbs 31 is going to go on into you too, because you are the wife of the Most High, the nation of Israel. This is going into the nation of Israel. Okay, let's get it. Yeah, Proverbs. We're going to start at verse number 31. Right? This is Proverbs chapter 31, and we're going to start at verse 10. It reads, "Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies." And we know a ruby is a rare jewel. Okay, you don't see brothers with rubies on like that, man. You might see diamonds, you might see canary diamonds, all these different colored diamonds, but a ruby is something very rare. You're not gonna see the average person with a ruby. Okay, the Lord said, "Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies." Shalom, brother Ray. Shalom, Sister Mary Houston, House of Dane. All right, who can find a virtuous woman? All right, for her price is far above rubies. The heart of a husband do safely trust in her, so that he should have no need of spoil. Man, your husband ain't gonna need no other reason to look for anybody else. And like I say, a lot of men like reading Proverbs 31 to their wife, but not knowing, and I'm going to give y'all a little understanding of this in this class. Proverbs 31 is going into the man too, okay? It is definitely going into the man, all right? Because we know Israel is a woman as a whole spiritually, okay? All right? It says, verse 11, "The heart of a husband doth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil." So ask yourself that. Y'all men, y'all want a virtuous woman and you want a virtuous wife, right? But ask yourself, because you are Christ's wife, spiritually, do Christ safely trust in you men out there? Right? Yeah, I have to ask yourself that. Hey, these scriptures are always twofold. Okay? When you throwing these things out at your wife, you have to examine yourself also. All right? Verse 12, it says, "She will do him good and not evil all her days," man. So that's how you men, you have to look at the Lord like that too, just like you want your wife to be like that. You are the wife of the Most High. Okay? Verse 13, "She seeketh wool and flax and worketh willingly with her hands." It says she seek wool and flax and worketh willingly with her hands. Are you willingly in this truth for the Most High, or are you just kind of going through the motions? I see some brothers and sisters out there, you showing up to class, but you're not really in the spirit. I mean, you look like you don't want to be there. All right? And some brothers, they show up to camp, but they look like they don't really want to be there. All right, we're supposed to be doing this willingly for the Lord, man. Not just because the Lord is going to give you something, but because you love the Lord. So all you men that read Proverbs 31 to your husband, to your wives, you have to examine yourself also. All right? Because you are the Lord's wife also, as spiritual Israel, okay? Verse 14, she is like the merchant ships. She bringeth her food from afar. She rises also while it is yet night, and giving meat to her household and a portion to her maids, man. All right? A lot of men want their women to be on this, but you men ask yourself, but are you on that? Are you getting up early in the morning reading? Like, obviously, Yaakov, he has that habit down. I'm trying to get that habit, so I'm getting up 30 minutes to an hour early just to read. I did it this morning for the first time in a long time. I normally get up, get my coffee, go to work, sit in the parking lot and then read. All right? But we have to start making sure we put the Most High first, man. Just like we want our wives to put us first, all right, over everything, man. All right. Verse 16, it says, she considered a field and buy it with the fruit of her hands. She planted a vineyard, man. That's us going into this work. And you men, this is definitely going into the women. Keeping your household up, being pillars of the house. At the same time, man, you men, okay? You men, y'all are the foundation of y'all are the strength of your household, and y'all are supposed to be the guides, man. Okay? So y'all have to guide your household. It reads, she girded her loins with strength and strengthened her arms, man. All right? She perceived that her merchandise is good. Her candle go not out by night. You see that? Her candle goes out, not out by night, man. She's always watching, man. She always had a candle lit. She's never sleeping. I'm talking about spiritual, y'all. When y'all read these scriptures, they're always twofold, man. Y'all got to make sure y'all always have oil in y'all lamp, man. And your candle is always burning in this truth. All right? Shalom, Soldier Donovan. Shalom, Brother Medelic Tune. Shalom. All right? I'm going to read verse 19. It says, she layeth her hands to the spindle, and her hands hold the distaff, right? She stretcheth out her hand to the poor. Yea, she reacheth forth her hands to the needy. And that's going into your people, man. All right? Hey, we have to become a nation again and help our people, because we are the poor according to these scriptures, okay? Israel. All right? Verse 21. She is not afraid of the snow for her household. Salakia. She is not afraid of the snow for her household. For all her household are clothed with scarlet, man. Right? And making herself coverings of tapestry. Her clothing is silk and purple. You know, silk is a fine material. You know, purple is a color of royalty. Back in the day, to wear blue or either purple, it was very expensive to come by, man. All right. Verse 23. Her husband is known in the gates when he sitteth among the elders of the land. Okay. She maketh fine linen and selleth it, and delivered girdles unto the merchant. All right. I'm going to keep reading. Verse 25, because I was going to stop right there. Verse 25. Strength and honor are her clothing. All right. So what is your clothing according to the scriptures? It says law, statutes, and commandments. All right. It says strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in time to come. All right. Verse 26. She opened her mouth with wisdom, and her tongue is the law of kindness, man. So that her is going into Israel. So this refers to the men too. All right. Y'all have to speak aptly. Just like you don't want your wife being a damn nigger woman and just speaking in their own kind of way. The Lord look at you being as his wife. All right. So you should walk and talk representing him to the highest, man. All right. Y'all have to always examine yourself when y'all reading these scriptures. It's a lot of hypocrites out here. And I have to examine myself constantly to make sure that I'm not a damn hypocrite. I'm reading Proverbs 31 to my woman, but I'm not putting myself in these shoes, man. Because it pertains to the men too. Okay? Verse 27. She looked well to the ways of her household, and eateth not the bread of idleness. She don't eat the bread of idleness. All right? you kind of get comfortable in this truth. You know, you kicking back, you there binge watching. You know, you stop studying, man. All right. Hey, we have to constantly feed. The last class about keep staying spiritually fed, man. All right. King Solomon made that. King David made that mistake by being idle. All right. But being idle, instead of being out at war with the rest of his troops, he's sitting back at the palace. And then all hell broke loose, man. All right. Her children arise up and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praises her. So for Proverbs 31 woman, this thing takes work. Even you men out here, and you're looking for that. It said a Proverbs 31 woman is like rarer than rubies. Okay? I mean, it's like a ruby. You know, and who can find a ruby? Y'all men out there, y'all have to groom your wives to become this. Okay? The same way Christ is grooming your butt to become this, to become that beautiful woman, to become that beautiful nation again. Christ is grooming us, man. All right? Because we're not that virtuous woman at this time, man. All right? That is a very rare thing. All right? If you men want your wives to be there, we have to continually groom ourselves also. All right? But I'm not giving an excuse for women out there to be damn niggas either. All right? I'm not giving an excuse to that. Some of y'all women got mighty husbands out here that's putting in the work and doing everything that 1 Kings chapter 2 and verse 1 and 2 say how you should be a man and how you should take care of your household. So on the same note, y'all women have to respect y'all husbands that's putting in this work. At the same time, you men, when y'all read these type of scriptures to your wives, it's talking about you. So you have to become that virtuous wife to the Lord, not to your wife, but to the Lord. All right? Let me read verse 29. It says, many daughters have done virtuously, but thou hast excelled them all, man. It says, favor is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised, man. All right? And I want to be that woman spiritually, man. I want to be that spiritual woman, right? Because we know Israel we know Israel is known as a delicate and comely woman. We're going to get that precept next. There's many precepts that show Israel is that woman. All right? Verse 31, it says, give her of the fruit of her hands and let her own works praise her in the gates. Meaning you're not walking around running your mouth, man. Your own works is going to praise you in the gates. Okay? To the top people of the nation or the nations, man. It's your works, man. All right? Yeah, we have to put in work in this truth, man. All right? Let's get Jeremiah chapter 6 and verse 2. Let's get Jeremiah chapter 6 and verse number 2. Shalom, Sister Odetta. Shalom, Sister Mama Mariah. All right? Let's get Jeremiah chapter 6 and verse number 2. It reads, I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman, man. The Lord said, I liken Zion to a comely and delicate woman, man. As a beautiful thing, man. But Israel fell out of their estate, okay? And Israel became a whore, you know? That's why I labeled the class whore into a beautiful housewife, man. You know, whore into housewife. I had beautiful on title. I started to put it in there, but I didn't. You know, I just want to be straight to the point with it, okay? So we're gonna find out, and we're gonna go through the scriptures to see how we're gonna become back to this beautiful nation, back to that beautiful wife. All right. Let's get Ezekiel chapter 23. All right. Now we're finna jump into the class, okay? Ezekiel chapter 23, Salakia, and we're gonna start at verse 1. All right. I'm gonna wait for y'all to get there. Because I want y'all to read this. All y'all that watch the class, y'all should have y'all pen and papers. Y'all should be taking notes. All right, y'all should have y'all Bible open. All right. Look at Brother Ray. I already throwing little Ray trying to steal my damn class. All right, I got that precept coming. All right. But that's a good precept. All right. Ezekiel chapter 23, verse 1, it reads, the word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, Son of man, there were two women, the daughters of one mother. Okay? And they committed whoredoms in Egypt. They committed whoredoms in their youth. There were their breasts pressed, and there they bruised the teeth of their virginity. All right? And the names of them were Aloha, the elder, and Aloha, her sister. And they were mine, and they bare sons and daughters. Thus, their names were Samaria, Aloha, and Jerusalem, Aloha. So this is going into the northern and the southern kingdom. Okay, Captain Jerubbaal did a great class on this, and I never forget it. Ezekiel chapter 23, going to Aloha and Aloha, going into the northern and the southern tribes of Israel. Okay, let me jump back up. Okay, I'm gonna read verse 3 again. It says, and they committed whoredoms in Egypt. And what was Israel doing in Egypt? They were following the customs of the Egyptians. Okay. And right now, we are in spiritual Egypt now. That's Revelation chapter 11 and verse 8, I believe, all right? This place is known as spiritually Sodom and Egypt. Right now, Israelites are still in whoredom, man, okay? Even some of us that's in the truth right now. That's why I'm bringing this class out. Y'all have to examine yourselves, all right? This class is kind of grimy because I want it to be grimy. So, you know, because what I'm going to read in Jeremiah chapter 3, because we're going to be mainly in Jeremiah chapter 3. And, man, the Lord, he just kind of straight up with stuff, man. All right? So I'm going to bring it out. I'm going to try to bring it out in a way so where y'all really feel it and y'all really cut. And it cut me every time I read Jeremiah chapter 23. But let me read this. It says, verse 3, it says, and they committed whoredoms in Egypt. They committed whoredoms in their youth. All right, there were their breasts pressed, and there they bruised the teats of their virginity, man. So just think about that. It's a spiritual, but on a physical level, think about that. Think about you being a woman, right? Especially y'all women can understand. And you have men, all these nations pressed up on you and just taking advantage of you. All right, they got you pressed up against the wall. They mashing all up against your chest. They're rubbing all on you and just abusing you. It said they bruised the teeth, man. Right? Let's get a precept. Hold that. Let's go to Judges, right? Let's go to Judges chapter 2 and verse 14. Let me try to give y'all a little bit more understanding on that. Judges chapter 2 and verse number 14. I'm going to start at verse 13. It says, and for they forsook the Lord and served Baal and Ashtaroth, man. That's going into Easter, man. All right? Baal and Ashtaroth. All right? And the anger of the Lord was hot against Israel, and he delivered them into the hands of the spoilers, man. All right? That spoiled them. And he sold them into the hands of their enemies round about, so they could not no longer stand before their enemies, man. I'm talking about straight taking advantage of, man. Straight taking advantage of, man. Getting raped spiritually, man. Teeth, your breast being pressed against, and your teeth being bruised, man. Right? Let me get another precept. All right. Let's get Isaiah chapter 42 and 22. This is one of my favorites right here. Let's get Isaiah 42 and verse number 22, and it reads, "But this is a people robbed and spoiled. All right. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey, and none delivered for a spoil, and none saith restore, man." We're still being abused and taken advantage of right now. They abuse the teeth, man. Hey, man, they sucking us dry, man. Right? And they don't give a damn. All right? When people robbed and spoiled, like I say, Israel, hey, Jacob is the creator of all things. All right, and like I say, I love that precept. Anything you see in your household, most likely a Jake designed it, man, or came up with the idea, and it was taken from us, man. If we created everything on this earth, why are we at the bottom, man? All right, it's because we broke the commandments. All right, Now we're people robbed and spoiled and being abused, man. All right, on the physical level and much more on the spiritual level, man. All right, just getting taken advantage of as a woman. If y'all have ears to hear, man. All right, let me get one more precept on that. Let's get Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 25. Do one more precept. Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse number 25. In fact, let me read 16, because that's what I was just talking about. Verse Jeremiah 10 and 16, it reads, the portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name. See, Israel is literally the form of all things. They say Thomas Edison invented the light bulb. That's a damn lie. All right, internet, computer, TV, damn near anything that you could think of, we created that, right? With people around the sport. But this is the point. Jump down to verse 21. All right, jump down to verse 25. So jump down to verse 25. It says, pour out thy fury upon the heathen that know thee not, and upon the families that call not on thy name, for they have eaten up Jacob and devoured him. For they have eaten up Jacob and devoured him. All right, and consumed him, and have made his habitation desolate, man. And we're a desolate people right now. We're null and void and without the law, man. All right. All right, we're gonna go to the next precept now. All right, now for the rest of the time, we're gonna be in Jeremiah chapter 3. There's gonna be some little precepts on that, but y'all can put y'all bookmarkers on Jeremiah chapter 3. Y'all go ahead and go there. Let me adjust the camera one more time. So lock it, y'all. Adjust the camera. All right. My bad. It's like it. All right. Jeremiah chapter 3, y'all. We're going to get into this whore and how Israel became this whore, man. All right. Okay. Jeremiah chapter 3, and we're going to start at verse 1. All right. It reads, they say, if a man put away his wife, and she go from him, and become another man's, shall he return unto her again? All right? And you men know how that feels, and even you women, you see what I'm saying? But men, hey, y'all should definitely feel this, man. All right? I'm going to tell y'all, when I first read Jeremiah chapter 3, this is I almost memorized the whole thing by heart, but, man, it really showed me another side of the Most High God, man. All right, and we are really made, especially as men, we are really made in his image. And I'm going to show y'all, chapter 3, verse 1, it reads, they say if a man put away his wife, and she go from him, and become another man's, shall he return unto her again? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers, yet return unto me, saith the Lord, man. How many men out there, your wife go lay with somebody else, but then you know what, baby, it's okay. Come on back to it, man. Hey, that's a hard pill to swallow. A lot of us have done that, though. The scriptures tell you to put her away when she do that. But I'm just looking, man, I've been seeing the Most High on another level. The Most High he's mighty, and he's a man of war, but he's also humble, man. Even the Most High God has a humble side, man. All right? I'm going to read that again. They say, if a man put away his wife, and she go from him, and become another man's, shall he return unto her again? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? Man, you don't want that no more, man. Another man to be all up in there, man. You don't really want that, man. The Lord say, return back unto me, man. All right? Y'all hold that. Like I said, put y'all bookmarkers in Jeremiah chapter 3. Let's go to First Ezra chapter 8. Let's go to First Ezra chapter 8 and 69. First Ezra in the Apocrypha, all right, chapter 8 and verse number 69. Okay? It said that land being polluted. Like I said, y'all, this is spiritual. Okay? Like Christians will read this, but they just thinking about sex though. Man, this is deep. This is deeper than sex, man. All right? This is the book of 1 Ezra chapter 8 and verse 69. It reads, the nation of Israel, the princes, the priests, and Levites have not put away from the strange people of the land, nor the pollutions of the Gentiles, man. The pollutions of the Gentiles, all right? To wit, of the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Perizzites, the Jebusites, and the Moabites, the Egyptians, and the Edomites, man. Okay? We are polluted by these other nations and their philosophies, their doctrines, their ways, okay? They damn holidays, all right? You know, like I say, we are polluted. We don't know who we are, man. All right? We're marred and dirty. Man, that Little Mermaid, I'm talking about in the Land of Confusion, that Little Mermaid movie came out not too long ago. And my daughter and my wife went to go watch it. Well, we all watched it. I watched it at home, actually. In fact, we watched it at home. All right? And the very next day, I believe, we was downstairs watching the TV, and that same girl that starred in the same woman that played in the Black Little Mermaid, she was on BET in Horror. I'm talking about, you know, damn bodysuit on, legs open, bent over and stretched out. She was just on the Disney Channel, and now she's on the TV all stretched out. And Esau do these things to Israel to keep us polluted. They start out with the children. They want to corrupt our children. Man, that was planned, man. You know? And a lot of us, when we see those things, we kind of cheer it on. Hey, that's the Little Mermaid girl. Look at it. Well, she done came up. No, man. That's a trick, man. All right? Man, we have been polluted, man. Celebrating our birthdays. If don't nobody tell me nothing on my birthday, I'm not having a good day, man. All right? But let me move on, man. Let me start ranting, man. Hope y'all get the point how these nations pollute us. That's what make us polluted. When we start serving other gods, the Lord look at us like a whore. You just cheated on me, and you're defiled, man. But we're gonna get more into it. All right, let's go back to Jeremiah chapter 3, and we're gonna start at verse 2. It says, "Lift up thine eyes." All right, it says, "Lift up thine eyes unto the high places, and see where thou hast been lying with." All right. In the ways hast thou set for me as the Arabian in the wilderness, man. And thou hast polluted the land with thy whoredoms and with thy wickedness, man. All right? As the Arabians in the wilderness, that's going into damn Ishmael, man. Just being a wild man out there, just being wild as hell, man, like these other people. All right? Let's get a quick precept. Well, let me read verse 3. Verse 3 says, "Therefore the showers have been withholden, and thou hast been no latter rain, and thou hast a whore's forehead, thou refusest to be ashamed." Let me slow it down so y'all can catch that. Verse 3, it says, "Therefore the showers have been withholden." So what are the showers that the Lord is holding back? All right, you have to ask yourself these things, okay? All right, I'm going to tell you, the showers on one level, just not making it rain physically. And just have the land being damn dry, you know, the crops ain't growing. And you damn hungry all of a sudden, you know? But on a spiritual level, it's the Lord taking his laws from you, stripping you of the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. That's what the showers are. Okay? It's just knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Okay? He says, "Therefore the showers have been withholden, and there had been no latter rain. And thou hast a whore's forehead, thou refusest to be ashamed." Thou has a whore's forehead and refuse to be ashamed. We see that all the time here in Babylon, man. Y'all know what that's like? That's like having boo-boo smeared all on your face, right? You got boo-boo all on your face. You go on a mirror and you look, and, you know, you kind of look and be like, okay, you know, you kind of put your jacket on, your shoes on, and you walk out the door with the boo-boo on your face. You're not even ashamed. The Lord is withholding the showers, stripping you of your knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, taking you through this drought, and you refuse to be ashamed. All right? That's what that's going into. Like today, we see our women walking around with no clothes on, and they ain't even ashamed. They have no shame today. They have no shame. they got these new pants. I forgot what they call. It's a name for them, but these pants. They long pants, but you can see straight through these damn pants, man. And girls like to wear their little thong with them. I forgot what they call. All right, just refuse to be ashamed, man. We be at the West End station, man. Be girls like damn, like literally naked out there, man. All right, refuse to be ashamed. Ain't got no shame. Ain't got no shame. You got these shows on BET talking about all the Queen's men. It's a billboard. It said all the Queen's men, and it come on BET. This is the stuff they got y'all wives watching, and that's why y'all wives are, and they get indoctrinated. They might be in the truth, but they see all the Queen's men, and it bugged them out, man. Y'all gotta stop y'all wives from watching this stuff, even if they kick and scream, man. No, you can't watch that, man. No, you can't watch Tyler Perry's sisters. And even on all the Queen's men on the billboard, it has this woman, right? It's this black, and there's always got to be a J. It's just an Eve, right? You got this Eve, and she's standing there, all masculine, and got these men bow down with damn bow ties, and just got them all sprouted out, man. It just ain't no shame, and this nation is teaching us to be whores, physically and on a spiritual level, to sin against our God, because these nations know that we are Israel. Okay. It said has a whore's forehead and refuse to be ashamed. Y'all gotta examine yourself. Is that me? All right. My husband tell me I'm not supposed to wear pants, but I want to put them on anyways. Just ain't got no damn shame, man. All right. Ain't got no shame, man. You got certain women out here, your husband sitting right here, but you looking at another man. You can't keep your eyes off the brother across the room, man. Ain't got no shame, man. Has a whore's forehead, man. And this is just not for the women. This is for the men too. We are that woman. That's what we went through in Proverbs chapter 31 and Jeremiah chapter 6 and verse 2. Israel spiritually is a woman, man. Right? Shalom, Sister Adea. Shalom, shalom. All right. Let's move on. All right. Oh yeah. Let's get 1 Kings, y'all. Let's get 1 Kings chapter 8, verse 35. Y'all hold y'all precept in Jeremiah 3. Let's get 1 Kings chapter 8, verse 35. Real quick. 1 Kings chapter 8. And we're going to start at verse number 35, all right? It reads, when heaven is shut up, there is no rain. You see that? When heaven is shut up, there is no rain, all right? Because they have sinned against thee. If they pray towards this place and confess thy name and turn from their sin, when thou afflictest them, all right? When you're being afflicted by the Most High God, a lot of us is afflicted by the Most High God, and we just keep going about our way. We just keep going, man. Like we don't see the Lord chastising us, man. All right? And that's a damn problem. That's that whore that has a whore's forehead and you refuse to be ashamed. I know why the Lord tearing me up, but I'm going to keep going and keep doing my own thing. All right, y'all ass going to get sifted right up out of this truth. Men and women. All right? It says, when heaven is shut up and there is no rain, all right, because they have sinned against thee. If they pray toward this place, toward Jerusalem, our home, from here is the east, okay, and confess thy name and turn from their sins when thou afflicted them, all right, then hear thou in heaven and forgive the sin of thy servant and of the people of Israel, that thou teach them the good way wherein they should walk, and give rain upon thy land, which thou hast given to thy people for an inheritance, man. This rain, these laws, statutes, and commandments, that's our inheritance, man. The kingdom of heaven ultimately is our inheritance, man. All right? So the Lord has woke us up. He's back. The Israelites are waking up. He's back showering us again with that rain. Every time you read these scriptures, you learn you're an Israelite, you watch these videos, you get the precept of the Lord is raining on you, man. All right? You coming out of that valley of dry bones, man. Your bones ain't dry no more. All right? You had dry bones, and now flesh, your blood and your ligaments are starting to come back, man. You're starting to look beautiful again, man. And not all dry and beat up like some skank. Right? All right, let's get back into it. Let's get Salaki. Let's get Isaiah chapter 1 real quick. Let's get Isaiah chapter 1. Isaiah chapter 1, and we're going to get verse 21. Isaiah chapter 1. Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 21. It reads, how is the faithful city become a harlot, man? See, that's why I named the class. Y'all probably thought I was being a little rough. I asked my wife about it. She's like, no, I don't think you should name it that. Then I called Officer Yaakov and like, Officer Yaakov, I'm going to title the class is that. Like, yeah, that's fine. I said, all right, man, but my wife was like, she's a woman. Of course they got, you know what I'm saying? But the women have to understand this is going into the men too. All right? These scriptures are twofold. In fact, when you're reading Titus, you read all the you read 2 Timothy, chapter 2, verse 9 on that. You give your wife these precepts to read, but that's for you too. You want your wife to behave like that, and the Lord wants you to behave like that toward him. Okay? All right, let's get back to it. Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 21, it says, how is the faithful city become a harlot? It was full of judgment. Captain Yard pulled this precept. I love this precept. It was full of judgment. But now what they say, only God can judge me now. Everybody trusting in Tupac now, man. Just bugged out, man. Just polluted, man. Right? This city was, it says, how is the city become a harlot? It was full of judgment, man. Now we don't judge when we see our nephews out here want to be homosexuals. All right? We got our people out here want to be homosexuals, and we don't want to call that thing out. The scriptures say judge righteous judgment in Proverbs chapter 31, I believe, verse 9. All right? We supposed to be out here judging our people, man. But now we judging our people by Esau laws. These laws are polluted, man. They're not pure, right? These laws are not pure, all right? Verse 21 says, how is the faithful city become a harlot? It was full of judgment. Righteousness lies in it, but now murderers, all right? Because you hating your damn brother, man, and you hating your damn sister. Verse 22, thy silver is become dross, thy wine mixed water, man. Y'all know what mixed water is? Have y'all ever, let's just say, I don't know, this one thing I do. Like, if I drink some Kool-Aid or some soda and I want some water afterwards, I'm going to go and I'm going to rinse that cup out because I don't want to taste soda mixed into my water. You see what I'm saying? Or y'all ever been in a damn swimming pool that's dirty? All right? It's like muddy water, man. All right? You don't want to be in mixed waters, man. All right? You want these pure waters, which is his law, statutes, and commandments. We don't need Esau laws, man. We don't need the laws of these other nations. We don't need zodiac signs. That's mixed water, man. You can't take the philosophies of this world and mix them in with the philosophies of the Most High God. It ain't gonna work. It's called mixed waters, man. That water's polluted, it's nasty, it's dirty, man. It's toxic, right? All right, verse 22. It says the silver is become dross. That wine mixed water, man. And I can keep reading on down, but I'm not. All right. Yeah. Let's move on, man. Let's move on. Let's go back to Jeremiah. This class shouldn't be too long. All right. So I just want y'all to examine yourselves. All right. We ain't even gotten to the meat of this yet. Because the Most High God in Matthew chapter, in Jeremiah chapter 3, the Most High kind of started going off, man, on how he speak about Israel, man. All right. Let's go Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 4. All right. It reads, wilt thou not from this time cry unto me, my Father, thy art my God? Right? I'm going to read that again. It says, wilt thou not from this time cry unto me, my Father, thou art my guide of my youth. All right? Meaning, okay, the Lord is punishing you. You have a horse forehead and you refuse to be ashamed. The Lord like, damn, ain't you gonna cry back out to me? That's how rebellious, stiff-necked, hard-headed Israel is, man. That's how hard-headed we are. All right? It says, will thou not from this time cry unto me, my Father, thou art the guide of my youth? Y'all thought it was harsh for us to go into slavery with slave ships, be beat, raped, all kind of damn tortured, all kind of things. Because we were hard-headed, man. We drove the Most High to that level of anger, and it could have been worse, right? But let's get a precept on that. All right? Let's get Isaiah chapter 54 and verse 8. All right? Hold Jeremiah, let's get Isaiah 54 and 8. We drove the Most High to anger, man. That's how we ended up slavery on slave ships. You know, all y'all that have children, just imagine your children being taken from you right before your face. Yeah, I've seen, hey, Captain Benaniyah pissed me off. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, he put that damn not the color purple. What is that? What is that? Hey, what is the slave movie? That damn slave movie, man. With James from Good Times on there. And Kizzy when they sold Kizzy. When they sold Kizzy. But Captain Benaniyah put that thing on, and just how they took that little girl. Now, not the 5 years of slavery. No, I'm talking about that old ass movie. Roots. Thank you, Sister Mary. Roots. Not the new Roots, but the old Roots. Yeah, Roots, the one that came out like in the 80s, I guess. The early 80s. All right? Yeah, Roots. Okay? Yeah, man, that man Captain Benaniyah put that on, and it's just showing, you know, that little girl getting taken like that, man. And they begging on their knees, please don't take her, master. Please don't take her. And the man's like, yeah, I gotta sell her. And you know what you done, now I gotta get rid of her. Just give your damn kid away and your eyes long for them all day. That's a curse. That's a curse in the book of Deuteronomy, man. Your eyes are long for them all day, man. You gonna wonder for all your life, man, where's my child? What are they doing to her? They somewhere raping and doing all kind of stuff to your 8-year-old daughter, man. They raping your 8-year-old son, man. Hey, it's winter. Winter time is coming, and if you want a winter coat, you gotta send your 10-year-old daughter up to Master's house. So move. They take her. It's 2 Edomites in there. She's sitting there, little girl. They take her and throw her on the damn bed on her stomach, and they have a damn way with her, man. All right. Most of our guys ain't playing no games. He say, okay, y'all want to be a whore? I'm gonna take it all the way to man. The Lord, hey, but choose your the Lord. Hey, the Lord will take you all the way there, man. Take you all the way there. All right? And it's just, man. All right? The Lord, hey, he's jealous for us. Just like you men, just how you jealous for your wife, that's how the Lord feel about Israel. So, hey, don't play the games, man. All right? Don't play the games. All right, let's get back to it, y'all. Where we at? Jeremiah 3 and 4. Okay, that's like go back to Isaiah chapter 54 and verse 8, y'all. I got lost. Isaiah 54 and 8. I started talking. Isaiah chapter 54. We're gonna start at verse 5. Isaiah chapter 54 and verse 5. It reads, "For thy maker is thine husband, the Lord of hosts is his name, and the Redeemer of the Holy One of Israel. The God," it says, "the God of the whole earth shall be called. For the Lord hath called thee as a woman forsaken and grieved in spirit, and a wife of youth," man. All right? "When thou wast refused, saith the Lord, a wife of youth," man. All right? I'm going to read verse 7. It says, "For a small moment have I forsaken thee, but with great mercies will I gather thee again." All right? Well, okay, you've been a whore, just like Jeremiah chapter 3 verse 1. You was a whore, okay? Come on back to me. All right? I'm gonna have mercy on you, and I'm gonna pardon you for that. Come back to the husband of your youth, man. That's what Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 4 is going into. All right? It says, back to Jeremiah 3 and 4, it says, "Wilt thou not from this time cry unto me, my father, thou art the God of my youth?" All right? Verse 5. Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 5, y'all. Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 5. All right, it reads, "Will he reserve his anger forever? Will he keep it to the end? Behold, they have spoken and done evil things as thou couldst," man. And I'm going to tell you, there ain't nothing like the wickedness of a woman. All right? Women could be, but men are wicked as hell too. But spiritually, this is, like I say, this is going into the men too, man. All right? It said, "Will he reserve his anger forever?" Now, I hear it's literally women out here that just be pushing their men buttons out here, be pushing their buttons. All right? It's women out here. Your ass get caught cheating. All right, you get caught cheating, you get caught talking to another man, and you kind of wipe your mouth. I've done nothing, and oh baby, I'm sorry. And the man take you back over and over and over and down, over again. All right, you men that has been through that. All right, that's how the Most High feels about Israel, man. That's exactly how he feels about Israel. And a lot of y'all men that went through that, that's judgment. That talk straight up and down, that's judgment, man. All right. Because you had a horse forehead and refused to be ashamed, man. All right? And you just didn't know what was going on at the time, but now the Lord woke you up to that truth, man. All right? A lot of times, this judgment. Most times. Sometimes, hey, the Lord just, he chastening you, man. All right? Let's read verse 5 again. It says, when he reserved his anger forever, when he keep it to the end, behold, I have spoken and done evil things as I could, man. Y'all stop playing with y'all husbands out here, man. Y'all stop playing the damn games. All right? Stop playing the Most High game, but the games for the Most High jack you up. All right? Now, I'm on the women, I'm on the men ass too, because this goes for you, because you are that woman spiritually. Are you playing the games with the Most High God? I'm gonna kind of keep rolling this blunt up. It'll be all right, because he holding his peace, right? That's all right. I'm gonna keep rolling and I'm gonna keep smoking. I'm gonna keep being a whore out there because the Most High ain't killed me, man. I'm gonna keep creeping out for women because the Most High ain't did that, because he holding his anger. All right? I'll read that one more time. It says, when he reserved his anger forever, when he keep it to the end, behold, that has spoken and done evil things as I could, man. Y'all have to examine y'all damn selves out here, man. Are you that person or are you that whore? All right, let's get a precept. Let's get Isaiah chapter 57 and verse 11. Let's get Isaiah 57 and 11. Y'all have to examine yourselves. I love Jeremiah chapter 3. Isaiah chapter 57, and we're going to read verse number 11. And it reads, and of whom hast thou been afraid or feared? And thou hast lied, and hast not remembered me, nor laid it to thy heart. Have I not held my peace, even of old, and thou fearest me not? You see that? Hey, man, y'all Israelites, man, we can't be playing the damn games out here, man. Just because the Most High, hey, I'm tempted to go get Sirach chapter 5 and verse 1 on down, but I ain't going to do that. I'm just stick with the class. Let's go back to Jeremiah chapter 3. Back to Jeremiah chapter 3. We're going to move on. Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse number 6. All right. It reads, the Lord said also unto me in the days of Josiah the king, hast thou seen that which backsliding Israel has done? She has gone upon every high mountain and under every green tree, and there had played the harlot, man. Imagine your wife, she's just kind of out there, up on a high hill, up on every tree, just men having her way with your wife, man. All right? Just imagine that, man. All right? Verse 7, it reads, and I said, after she had done all these things, turn thou unto me, but she returned not, and her treacherous sister Judah saw it. You see that? Those two sisters, Aloha and Aloha, the northern and the southern tribe, man. Let me read 7 again. It says, and after she had done all these things, the northern kingdom, all right, turned thou unto me, but she returned not, and her treacherous sister Judah saw it. Right? Verse 8. And I saw when for all the causes whereby backsliding Israel committed adultery, I had put her away and given her a bill of divorce, man. Right? Because that's how men feel. I'll catch you doing that. I'm done with you. I'm done. Man, let me find out another man that been with you. I'm done. The Lord said I put her away and I wrote her a bill of divorce. This is going into the northern tribe, man. These are now the Gentiles that you see. All right? Because they want to follow the ways of the heathen, man. All right? I'm going to read 8 again. It says, I saw when for all the causes whereby backsliding Israel committed adultery, I had put her away and given her a bill of divorce. Yet her treacherous sister Judah feared not, but went and played the harlot also. Man, what does treacherous mean? What does the word treacherous mean? I'm gonna look that up. A treacherous sister Judah, because I'm gonna tell you, the Lord gonna keep hitting Judah with that treachery. I'm gonna tell you, the Lord hold the southern kingdom to another standard, man. All right, the Lord hold the Jews to another standard. It's like it. Let me get this definition. Treacherous. Let's see. Treacherous, traitorous, disloyal, man, faithless, unfaithful. All right, false-hearted, deceitful, man. The Lord called Judah, the southern man, y'all are deceitful. Yeah, no other tribe is, but you're treacherous, right? Deceitful, right? False, double-crossing, backstabber, two-faced. That's how the Lord feel about the southern kingdom, man. All right? The southern kingdom is held on another standard, y'all. All right? Let's get some precepts real quick. Let's get some precepts on that. Let's get Psalms chapter 78 and verse 55 real quick. Hold Jeremiah 3 because we're going back there. All right? Let's get Psalms chapter 78 and verse 55. All right? This is the book of Psalms, chapter 78 and verse number 55. It reads, He cast out the heathen also before them and divided them an inheritance by line and made the tribes of Israel dwell in their tents. Yet they tempted and provoked the Most High God and kept not his testimonies, but turned back and dealt unfaithfully like their fathers. They were turned aside like a deceitful bow. So like they were just turned aside like a deceitful bow, man. All right, unfaithful. All right, like a deceitful bow. Y'all know what a bow and arrow is? All right. The Lord called us a deceitful bow, man. You gotta think about that. You got a bow and arrow, and you like, yeah, I'm finna hit this target. And the target right there, and you let go of the bow, the arrow, and the arrow go that damn way, man. That's deceitful as hell, man. Or let's just say you have a gun. Let's say you have a little Glock 9 millimeter or something. All right, you got your little Glock 9. All right. Or nah, you got your hunting rifle because you're trying to get some food, man, and you hungry. All right, you need stuff to be done. You need to feed your family, right? Right, and you got the 22 rifle, and you got it. You know, you got your food right there in the sights, right? Then you shoot, and the damn bullet goes to the damn left, man. It don't even go straight, man. You know how irritated that is and deceitful that is? The Lord say like a deceitful bow, man. All right? Man, that's deep on the spiritual level, man. All right. Let's go back. Her treacherous sister, Judah. All right? You have Israel a whore, and Judah is treacherous, a backstabbing, right? The Lord can't believe Judah, but let me, I'm jumping ahead. All right? Jeremiah chapter 6. Let's get some precepts on that. Let's get another precept. Everybody go to 1 Kings chapter 12 real quick. My bad. So like 1 Kings chapter 12. Shalom, Sister Genesis. Shalom. All right. Salaki. Let's say 1 Kings chapter 12, verse 21, man. So this is kind of going into the split. I'm gonna give y'all a little history of the split, man. All right. King chapter 12 and verse 21. So I'm gonna just give y'all an idea on how bad the Northern Kingdom was going to hell out. Talking about whoredom on another level, you're gonna be shocked. I'm gonna get to the point. I'm gonna point it out where it's gonna be shocking. All right. 1 King chapter 12, verse 21. It reads, and Rehoboam was come to Jerusalem. He assembled all of the house of Judah with the tribe of Benjamin, 140,000 chosen men, which were warriors, to fight against the house of Israel, to bring the kingdom again to Rehoboam, the son of Solomon, because the kingdom was split. The kingdom had just split at this time. And the southern kingdom like, nah, we're finna go to war. We're finna beat our brothers and make the kingdom one again. But the word of God came unto Shemaiah, the man of God, saying, speak unto Rehoboam, the son of Solomon, king of Judah, and unto the house of Judah and Benjamin, and to the remnant of the people, saying, thus saith the Lord, yea, shall not go up, nor fight against the brethren of the children of Israel. Return every man to his house, for this thing is from me. They hearken therefore unto the word of the Lord, and return to depart according to depart according to the word of the Lord, man. So they didn't go up to fight against the northern kingdom, brothers, to take the kingdom back over. All right, the southern kingdom was obedient to the Most High God, okay, for the most part. Verse 25. Then Jerubbaal built Shechem in Mount Ephraim. This is the northern kingdom. This is Jerubbaal, okay? Built Shechem in Mount Ephraim and dwelt there and went out from thence and bent Benaniyah, all right? And Jeroboam said in his heart, now shall the kingdom return to the house of David, all right? If this people go up to do sacrifice in the house of the Lord at Jerusalem, then shall the heart of this people turn again unto the Lord, even unto Rehoboam, king of Judah, and they shall kill me and go up again to Rehoboam. So look, at this time, I believe this was like the Feast of Tabernacles. I believe this is the Feast of Tabernacles. You know, we make 100 even with the Passover. We have to come to Jerusalem. All of Israel come to Jerusalem to give homage. All right? But the northern kingdom say, man, we ain't gonna go down there to the southern kingdom. Heck no, I'm gonna go down there and they're gonna kill me. And then everybody gonna, you know, make Rehoboam their king again. All right, so we ain't doing it. That's basically what's going on. Okay, verse 28 it says, whereupon the king took counsel and made 2 cows of gold. Peep this. This is going to hell off. All right. This is going to hell off. It says, whereupon the king took counsel and made 2 calves of gold and said unto them, it is too much for you to go up to Jerusalem. Behold thy gods. What the hell? You know the Most High God is your God, but you made 2 calves of gold and say, behold, northern kingdom, these are our gods, right? Behold, our gods, O Israel, which brought thee up out of the land of Egypt. How wicked is that? These calves are our gods that brought us out of Egypt, y'all. Does that sound familiar? Do any of y'all know a precept for that? The Exodus 32 in verse 4. The Israelites did that when Israel wicked. When Moses went to the top of Mount Sinai, Israel did the same thing. Forced Aaron to make them a damn golden calf to worship, man. And here, all these years later, wicked northern kingdom doing the same thing. I don't want to go to the southern kingdom because they're going to try to take, man, the northern kingdom was wicked. Jeroboam was wicked. Jeroboam was wicked. All right? He made, well, now we're going to stay here and we're going to make 2 golden calves to worship. All right? Let me keep going. And he set the one in Bethel and the other in Dan. All right? And these things come from the heathen. These things come from the Egyptians, the Africans, and these other nations, these gods, man, that they create. All right? My land says that y'all are polluted. All right? It says, and this became a sin, for the people went to worship before the one, even unto Dan. And he made a house of high places and made priests of the lords of the people, which were not of the sons of Levi. All right? He made priests that were not Levites, man. This is right around the time. Hey, man, the Levites are going to the southern kingdom, right? And Jeroboam ordained a feast in the 8th month and on the 15th day of the month, like unto the feast that is in Judah. All right, so we're gonna mock all the holidays the Most High set up, but we're gonna do it our way, basically. All right, in Judah, and that's just like celebrating Christmas. That's just like saying Christmas is Christ's birthday. I'm gonna do how I wanted to do it. You see how polluted and defiled and used? All right, they suck us dry. I'm talking about, man, our teats. All right. Breasts are bruised, man. Nations are just dogging us out, man. Spiritually as a woman, man. All right? All right, well, let me keep going, man. All right? Priest of Judah, and he offered up the altar. So did he in Bethel sacrifice unto calves that he had made, and he placed in Bethel the priests of high places which he had made. All right? So I'm gonna end that right there. I believe that's going into the Feast of Tabernacles, man. But you see how Israel just going off, just being a straight whore, man. Israel has always been a whore to the Most High. Have y'all ever had a woman? Like I say, you just kind of you chasing her, but that's just a song. Marvin Gaye. I want you. All right. You know, it's so many songs that men make, man. Men that's chasing these women that just won't act right, man. But you know what is real? We are that woman, man. We that horse woman, man. And I want to make this class as blunt as possible, man, so we can look at ourselves. It's not just for the women, this is for the men. We talking about the men and the women. All right, spiritually. All right, let's go back. Let's go back to Jeremiah. We damn near done. All right. Let's go back to Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 9. All right. Jeremiah 3 and 9. I'm going to read verse 8 again because I like reading it. It says, and I saw when all the causes whereby backsliding Israel committed adultery, I had put her away and give her a bill of divorce. That's the northern kingdom. All right. That's why we went back and read. Yet her treacherous sister Judah feared not, but went and played the harlot also. Well, they up there doing it. Damn it, I want to do it too. All right. And it came to pass through the likeness of her whoredoms that she defiled the land and committed adultery with stones and stocks, man. And then Israel committed adultery with stones and with stocks, man. And what are those stones and what are those stocks, man? Okay? You got the cobblestone, all right, which is Islam, which is one of the biggest religions out here that got most of our people bugged out. And that stock is going into Christianity, like that wooden cross, man. All right? And other false gods is made of wood and stone, man. We walk around eating wood and stone. I mean, we got a pocket full of stones and rocks and cocaine and damn X pills, and we got damn, you know, we got perky sets and you know, we like popping perks and everybody doing their perky dance and all this madness and all this is folly, man. Right? Everybody out here doing their perky dance now. All right? This goes into idolatry too when you dealing with these drugs and these different things, man. All right? All kind of stones and stocks and crack rocks. Right? All right, let's get a precept on that. Let's get Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6, man. Let's get Hosea 4 and 6, y'all. We almost done. Let me count the precepts for y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 5 precepts left, all right? Let's get Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6. Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6. As soon as I find my Hosea, well, we're disappearing on me. Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6, all right? And it reads, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. That thou should be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of God, man. We forgot the Most High laws. We want to keep Esau laws, all right? We want to do Christmas and damn Thanksgiving and damn Zodiac and damn 4th of July when we were slaves and there was damn lynching. It's just crazy. Juneteenth, when we were still slaves, man, we still wasn't even free. They were still finding slaves in Texas in 1970s, 80s. Still finding damn slaves on plantations. They wouldn't let them leave, man. Juneteenth is a joke. All right? Juneteenth is a damn joke. Y'all can go check that video out, too. Because it truly is a joke, man. All right? Which says, forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children, man. That's what happened to us. And that's how we forgot who we were. The Lord took the knowledge. He made it stop raining, which he stopped giving us the understanding on who we are. That's why now we're African-American and black and niggers and Mexicans and damn Puerto Rican and Haitian instead of being the beautiful 12 tribes, man. All right? And the thing is, these other nations know who we so bugged out, the other nations know who we truly are. But you don't, all right? Let me keep reading, though. Verse 7. As they were increased, so they sinned against me. Therefore, I would change their glory into shame, man. The more the Lord gave us, we act like we didn't need the Lord, man. And that's how we get. All right? That's how we get, man. Let's not be like that. Verse 8, it reads, they eat up the sin of thy people, and they set their heart on their iniquity, man. Like I say, they set their heart on us going to hell out and sinning all the time. That's why you see Red Lobster commercials on damn TV all the time. You see the, they got the pepperoni piece in your face, little seed out of the cheese, like, come get this pepperoni. All right. That's why they put pork in every damn thing. Let this pork in your damn water. Shit, Salakia. All right, they set their heart on our iniquity. You get that iniquity. You get that in Judah chapter 5 and verse 20. All right? But let me keep reading though. Verse 9, Hosea 4 and 9. And there shall be like people like priests, and I will punish them for their ways and reward them for their doings. For they should eat and not have enough. They should commit whoredom and shall not increase, because they have left off to take heed to the Lord, man. So you got here, you doing your own pleasures, but man, you ain't happy. You miserable, man. You miserable doing it your own way. We gotta stop doing it our own way. It just don't work, man. And the little pleasure that pleases the flesh that you get, it ain't even worth it, man. Compared to all these curses that the Most High laying on you. All right? It's time for us to wake up, man. Let me keep reading though. Verse 12. My people ask counsel at their stocks, and their staff declare unto them. See, we ask counsel of our stocks. These damn idols, okay? This idolatry, right? Going to the damn Christian pastor that don't know what the hell that they talking about. All right? It says, my people ask counsels at their stocks, and their staff declares unto them, for the spirit of whoredoms have caused them to err, and they have gone whoring under their God, man. Going whoring from under our God. We just sitting right there in our Lord's face, being a whore. All right? You men out there, I'm just put it like that. Imagine your wife creeping off on you, but she's doing it like she's literally doing it in your face. Like, I kind of don't care. I'm sitting up and I'm getting done right in front of you, man. I'm gonna be straight up, man. That's how the Lord feels spiritually, man. He ain't playing. The Lord is very jealous about us. We're gonna get that precept too. All right. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be straight up with this class, and I hope it cut, because I'm getting cut. All right. And it should make you want to look at yourself and, man, let me make sure I'm being a Proverbs 31. I'm giving this Proverbs 31 to my wife, but then let me make sure I'm a Proverbs 31, man. Maybe my wife going out because I'm going the hell out, man. Or maybe your wife is just wicked as hell, man. All right? Ladies, maybe your husband is just wicked as hell, man. But y'all have to examine yourself in these matters. Make sure you're keeping the commandments. Make sure that you're blameless, man. So when all hell break loose, you know it ain't you. All right? The Lord just, look. Because the Lord can be doing, the Lord could make your wife go out so he can replace her ass. Straight up. He'll have your wife going out so you can replace her ass. All right? Straight up, man. You put the spirit, man. Y'all women, stop playing with y'all husbands out here that's putting in this work, man. Putting in this work faithfully to the Lord, man. All right? All right, let me keep reading, though. Verse 13, it says, they sacrifice upon the tops of the mountains and burn incense upon the hills, on the oaks and poplar and poplars and elms, because the shadow thereof is good. All right, you love being under the damn shade of damn horror, man. All right, you like the idea you can go out on the Sabbath and damn freak off in the night. All right. You got a damn room and you got your damn perks. You got your perks and your cigarettes, and you got your damn horror of the damn week, man. And you love the shade of that tree, man. That's what they're saying, man. You freaking off in front of your God under every tall mountain, under every tall tree, man. It's going into these other nations and their philosophies. All right. Therefore, your daughters shall commit whoredom, and your spouses shall commit adultery, man. Straight up. That be judgment sometimes when your wives and be going the hell off. Your husband, that be judgment. I ain't saying your wives do that. That's wicked as hell, because your wives doing that, your ass get put to death. The Lord is still pushing to death for that, man. All right? But on a spiritual level, this whoredom is just not keeping the commandments. All right? Verse 14, I will not punish your daughters when they commit whoredom, nor your spouses, all right, when they commit adultery, for themselves are separate with whores, and they sacrifice with harlots. Therefore, the people that do not understand shall fall. All right? Let me keep reading. Verse 15, though thou Israel play the harlot, yet let not Judah offend, man. You see how the Lord keep the southern kingdom to a higher standard? All right? Let not Judah offend. Judah, don't do that, man. Christ sprang out of Judah, man. And come not ye unto Gilgad, neither go up to Beth-aven, nor swear the Lord liveth, man. Don't go to the places where people are damn freaking out. I want to tell y'all a story that happened to one of my family members. I want to tell it, but I kind of don't want to take up too much time. But my family member just the other night was somewhere where they were not supposed to be at, not observing the time. Some very bad stuff happened, man. The Lord tell you don't do this in the scriptures, man. You can't lose sight of that. That's why y'all got to stay in these scriptures, man. Don't go a day without reading, man. At least read a chapter every day, man. At least one chapter every day, man. All right, you got to keep yourself spiritually fed. Next thing you know, you damn groping in darkness and you getting knocked out upside your damn head and you like, I don't know why I'm getting hit. Because you somewhere where you ain't supposed to be, man. The Lord say don't go up there to the northern kingdom. You an Israelite, don't be around people that's wicked, man. And ask yourself what is good. Like, yeah, but my hunger is good. But what's good? What's that, Romans 7 and 12? The law is just, the law is good. They keep the commandment, but they ain't good, they wicked as hell. I don't give a damn how much they smile in. What your idea of good is and what the Most High definition of good is two different things, man. Either you with the Lord or you ain't, man. All right? Verse 16, it says, for Israel slided back as a backsliding heifer. Now the Lord will feed them as a lamb in a large place. Ephraim is joined to idols. Let him alone, man. Let the Lord, but that was then. But now we join it back to our brothers. But hey, man, I know Issachar is the damn northern kingdom for damn sure. All that idolatry, man. I'm just throwing it out there. But on the same note, hey, we got to leave these other nations alone. We have to drop the customs of these nations. Ephraim, the northern kingdom, love the customs of the other nations, man. That's why they said, forget Most High God, let's build golden calves. We're going to put one in Dan, we're going to put one here. And we're going to make homage in these two places. We ain't got to worry about going to Jerusalem. Wicked as hell. All right? Lean on their own understanding. All right? Verse 18 says that drink is sour. They have committed whoredom continually, man. Her rulers with shame do love. Give ye. And read that again. The drink is sour. They have committed whoredom continually. Her rulers with shame do love. Give ye, man. Man, they love keeping you in sin. All right, they feed off of that. All right, verse 19 says, the wind have bound her up in her wings, and they should be ashamed because of their sacrifice. So the wind is going into destruction. So when if you know that you've been going off and all hell breaking loose, hey, y'all know why, man. Hey, judgment coming. Let's move on, man. Let's move on. Let's get Jeremiah chapter 2 and verse 27 real quick. Let's get one more Stones and Stocks precept. I don't want to miss nothing. Jeremiah chapter 2 and verse number 27, it reads, saying, to a stock thou art my father, and to a stone that has brought me forth. For they have turned their back unto me, and not their face, man. The Lord said, man, just turn unto me, stop being a whore. Man, just turn back onto me. But a lot of us, we just can't stop a whore, man. We just can't stop for some reason, man. All right? We don't want to stop. All right? That tree of whoredom is great shade to your head, man. All right? It says, turn back unto me and not their face. All right? Turn their back unto me and not their face. But in the time of their trouble, they will say, arise and save us. But where are thy gods that thou hast made thee? Let them arise if they can save thee in the time of thy trouble. For according to the number of the cities are thy gods of Judah. That's another precept for that is Judges 10 and 14, man. When your calamities come, the Lord gonna say, don't cry unto your gods. Man, I got family members that I be thinking about when it comes to this. All right, when that damn time come, where my other friends is at? Where that friend shirt you had made me? Where that friend? Man, it's too late for that. I ain't got time to. You're not gonna come to my camp when all hell breaking loose. No. We ain't got time to teach you. You wicked as hell. It takes time to get that wickedness off of you, man. You ain't finna come to my pure camp and make our waters dirty because you bringing mud up in there, man. Coming in there trampling the mud every damn way. Hell no. All right? Y'all need to turn to the Lord now, man. Yeah, keep that same energy. That's right. That's right, sis. All right? Yeah, that's a good precept. A wicked woman is given to the portion of a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to the portion of God. That's a great precept. All right? That is true. Sometimes they be judgment sometimes. But sometimes, hey, y'all women, hey man, y'all better watch yourselves. Like a lot of these precepts, y'all are like, okay, the woman is the weaker best one. Hey, y'all, no, that don't mean that we had a lot of strong foremothers out there that wasn't acting how y'all be acting, being straight nigger women, straight niggas. Talking to your husband in all kind of way. And you don't talk to your Lord like that. Y'all better cut it out. Y'all think the Most High can't touch y'all because he be holding his peace. That's what Jeremiah 3 is going to tell it, because he be holding his peace. All right? Man, the Most High can do anything to you. Now all of a sudden you got cancer, and you find out you got 3 months to live and you die, and now he got another wife. Or any damn thing, man. Anything. Anything out there, man. Y'all, you know. Let me move on. All right? Let's move on, y'all. Jeremiah, let's go back to Jeremiah. We're at the end of this thing. Jeremiah, let's get chapter 3. We're going to start at verse 10, all right? Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 10, okay? It reads, and yet, for all this, her treacherous sister Judah have not turned unto me with her whole heart, but fragilely, saith the Lord. And the Lord said unto me, the backslider of Israel had justified herself more than treacherous Judah, all right? Go and proclaim these words toward the north, and say, return thou backsliding Israel, saith the Lord, and I will not cause my anger to fall upon you. For I am merciful, saith the Lord, and I will not keep my anger forever, and I will not keep anger forever. All right? Only acknowledge thy iniquity, admit that you did wrong, man. Just admit that you did wrong, all right? That thou hast transgressed against me, that you broke my commandments, okay? All right? Thou hast transgressed against the Lord thy God, and hast scattered thy ways to the strangers, man. All right? Under every green tree. And ye have not obeyed my voice, saith the Lord. Turn, O backsliding children, saith the Lord, for I am married to you, man. Man, this is the point. This is what tripped me out the most about Jeremiah chapter 3. Because it says, for I am married to you, man. But if you go back up, oh yeah, what we at? Salakia. Salakia is like forever. Backside Israel. Hold on. Yeah, verse 8. Okay, now I'm gonna say this is what tripped me out when I say we are made in the image of the Most High God, especially as men, man. Especially as men. How many men have done this? All right, I'm gonna read verse 8, and then I'm gonna jump down to verse 14. Watch this. Verse 8, in Jeremiah 3 and 8, it says, and I saw when for all the causes whereby backsliding Israel committed adultery, I put her away and given her a bill of divorce, man. Get out of here, right? For her church and sisters Judah feared not, but went and paid the harlot. All right? Verse 14. But turn backsliding children of Israel, for I'm married to you. He just divorced you, but yet he said, I'm married, man. You still mine? Man, that's how the Lord feel about Israel, man. And I know a lot of y'all men, I know a lot of y'all men feel that, right? And women, man, right? Lord is forgiving and merciful, therefore we should be, but we're not playing the damn games. They ain't giving nobody the green light to commit adultery. Now y'all have to put to death for that. But on one note, the Lord said, I gave her a divorce, damn it. But look, baby, look, I'm married to you. I love you. All right? That tricked me out. But let me finish it. Verse 14. Turn, O backsliding children, saith the Lord, for I am married unto you. And I will take you, one of a city and two of a family, and bring you to Zion, man. All right? Lord gonna build us back up, man. All right? Let's get 2 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 2 real quick, y'all. 2 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 2. How long I've been? It ain't even an hour 30 yet. 2 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse number 2. It reads. I'm going to read verse 11. It says, verse 1. 2 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 1. Would to God ye could bear with me a little in my folly, and indeed bear with me. All right, verse 2 is the point. For I am jealous over you with godly jealousy. For I have espoused you to one husband, that I may present you as a chaste virgin of Christ, man. As a chaste, the Lord we want to present the Lord, we want to present our bodies as a chaste virgin, man. All right? Because we are espoused to Christ, man. All right? So we have to, man, how are we going to we can't present ourselves to our king as a damn whore with damn dirty, spotty garments on, man. I'm strung out. Who wants a wife that's used up already? She's used up, stretched out, her damn teeth are bruised and used. Man, that's just what the scriptures say. Man, we're not supposed to get that to our king, man. That's us, man. Right? We have to come out of our orders, man. The Lord is refreshing us right now, man. How many women can say, or men can say that I'm a virgin all over again? I'm a virgin all over, man. The Lord, hey, I'm gonna read that verse 2. For I am jealous over you with godly jealousy, man. The Lord is jealous. Why he say, I'm gonna write you a divorce. But now I can't let nobody else have you, man. You still my wife. Come here. No, you still mine. Right? I am jealous over you with godly jealousy, for I have espoused you to one husband, that I may present you as a chaste virgin, man, not a whore. All right? With bruised teeth, man. All right? Bruised teeth, your body out bruised and used from screwing around with all the nations, man. You done screwed around with over 300 guys, man. And they all around you just damn running train, man. Spiritually, man. These nations spiritually running the train on Israel, man. All right? I'm just being straight up and down, man. Right? All right. Let's get another precept. Let's get Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 31, man. Jeremiah 31. We're almost done. Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 31. It reads, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. All right? Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant they break, although I was a husband unto them, saith the Lord, man. All right? Men, the Lord is your husband spiritually, man. And you, men, every time you give your wife here, you need to read Proverbs 31 and become a virtuous woman. Hey, be that virtuous woman too, spiritually, man. All right? I'm going to get 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9. You need to read that. Hey, you got to read that and examine that too. All right? Because the Lord is your head. All right? And women, that don't mean that your husband have to obey you. No, your husband have to obey Christ. You obey your husband and do damn what he tell you to do. You obey your husband. And the same way you obey your husband got to obey Christ. So if your husband is obeying Christ, man, don't be going in on your husband like that. I'm telling y'all, ladies, y'all gotta start doing that. All right, and y'all men, y'all can't be out here just using y'all wives, man. I mean, your wives are not your damn slaves, man. All right, but women, whatever your husband's desire is your damn desire. Y'all gotta suck that up too, man. All right, y'all gotta suck that up. All right, let's finish Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 15. Then we're going to hit the last precept and then allow. Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 15. Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 15. It reads, and I will give you pastors according to my heart, which should feed you with knowledge and understanding. So that's what we are now. We're in the truth. We woke up. We understand who we are. We just woke up and realized, damn, we've been getting raped this whole damn time by the nation's been raping us. All right, and misusing and abusing us. Hey, Israel, we the finest woman out here to the whole world, man. And they just taking advantage of us, man. Spiritually, man. And on a physical level, man. All right, it's time for us to make up. Y'all examine yourselves, man. Let's get Matthew, last precept. Let's get Matthew chapter 22 real quick. Let's get Matthew chapter 22. Matthew chapter 22. I want to shorten it. I'm going to read all of it. I'm going to read 22, 1 through 14. Okay, I'm gonna read 14 verses. This is important, y'all. It's the last precept. All right. So we going from a whore to a damn housewife. That's what y'all mean. Y'all say that that's what y'all want. Well, that's what the Most High want from you men, man. Y'all stop being whores out here, fornicating spiritually, and some of us physically, all right, and become that wife, become that Proverbs 31, men. Y'all let Proverbs 31 too. I'm going to keep saying that. This is book of Matthew, chapter 22 and verse 1. It reads, and Yahweh shall answer and spake unto them again by parables, and said, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a certain king which made a marriage for his son. You see that? The king that made a marriage for his son is going into Christ, right? And sent forth his servant to call them that were bidden to the wedding. And they would not come, man. A lot of y'all call it and y'all just won't come. All right? Come to the wedding, man. All right? Again, he sent forth over servants, saying, tell them which are bidden, behold, I have prepared my dinner, my oxen, and my fatlings, and killed. And all things are ready. Come unto the marriage. All right? Come into the marriage, man. All right? But they made light of it. They made a light thing of it. Y'all don't get discouraged when your family members don't want to join this trip. It's okay. Let them make light of it. They made light of Noah when he was building that ark, and Noah was trying to warn everybody. They made light of it. The Lord drowned their ass. All right? The Lord finna destroy America with thermonuclear fire. They're going to burn their ass up in the same way. All of a sudden, that calamity is going to hit them. Let me stop ranting. But they made light of it and went their ways. One to his farm, another to his merchandise. And the remnant took his servants and entreated them spitefully. Took his servants and entreated them spitefully and slew them. But when the king heard of them, he was wroth, and he sent forth his armies and destroyed the murderers and burned up the city. All right. So likely. Then said he to his servants, the wedding is ready, but they which are bidden were not worthy, man. There's a lot of people that's been to the marriage and you're just not worthy, man. Y'all that's out there, you don't want to read and study and stay in this thing. Maybe you're just not worthy, man. Maybe you're just not the elect. All right? What the scripture say, make your election sure. Make sure that y'all are the elect, man. I don't know if I'm the elect, but I'm going to strive real hard to make sure that I am the elect. All right? Verse 9, it says, go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as you find, be into the marriage, man. All right? Be into the marriage. All right? So the servants went out into the highways and gathered together all as many as they found, both bad and good. And the wedding was furnished with guests. And when the king came in to see the guests, he saw there was a man which had not a wedding garment on. Make sure y'all got y'all wedding garment on. Make sure you're in the wedding, all right? And you ain't got you ain't got your damn Daisy Dukes on, man. You can't be in the wedding with your damn Daisy Dukes on, man. Right? This goes for the men too. Your spiritual Daisy Dukes. You in the wedding before the king, all right? And you got on Daisy Dukes. You supposed to be his wife. And you got damn Daisy Dukes on. You imagine y'all men y'all show up, all right? And your damn wife show up with the damn see-through damn garment on, man, with the damn thumb. You know how our sisters dress today. All right? Y'all wanna come to the Lord prepared with your garment on. All right? Having the law, statutes, and commandments on. All right? Not following the ways of this world. Y'all gotta let that go. It's brothers and sisters that still give their children birthdays. All right? It's brothers. Hey, y'all gotta be careful with them damn vaccines. It's brothers and sisters that still getting their damn children vaccinated, man. Knowing good as well that shit kill your children and get your children Down syndrome, man. Y'all can't trust these damn Edomites, man. All right? I just had to throw that out there. All right? All right? Verse 11. It says, and when the king came in to see that the guests he saw, there was a man which had not on a wedding garment. And he said unto him, friend, how comest thou in hither not having a wedding garment? And he was speechless, he ain't nothing to say, ain't nothing to answer, man. Sitting there with your damn Daisy Dukes on, man. Then said the king to the servant, bind him hand and foot, and take him away, and cast him into outer darkness. There shall he be weeping and gnashing of teeth, For many are called, but few are chosen, man. Many are called, but few are chosen, man. The Lord is calling y'all to be his bride, man. And a lot of y'all just want to say being a whore out here, man. All right? Hey, let's not be that whore, man. Hey, I was a whore out there. I was one of the biggest whores out there, okay? You know what I'm saying? But, hey, when I came to the truth, hey, I had to start. Hey, I was dying daily, man. I was in all kind of whoredoms. I died daily to get to the level that I am now. And I'm still killing myself daily. I'm still knocking out the old man. Let's not backslide in this truth either, y'all. All right? I hope y'all enjoyed this class. Y'all please like, share, and subscribe. Help us to push this truth all over the globe. Okay? We appreciate y'all for sending the arms, okay, with the Cash App and the GoFundMe. We are still preparing the building and getting the Battle Axe building ready, so your arms are greatly appreciated. All right? Just know that y'all are doing a service for the Lord, man. All right? Let me see. Oh, yeah, the law. Make sure I don't forget the law. All right? Let's go to Exodus and keep it simple. But Exodus chapter 20 and verse 3. Everybody go to Exodus chapter 20 and verse 3. That's right. No whole mentality taken to me. Right, man. That's right. That's right, man. I ain't reach our comments this time. Brother Damon, what scripture tell you that you're an Israelite? You know what? What scriptures that you can go to show that you're an Israelite, Brother Damon? Go to Deuteronomy 28 and read 28, 15 through 68 and read them damn curses. You're gonna read how it was this group of people that went to slavery on slave ships that kind of had yokes of iron upon their necks, and they were rocking on the damn slave ship, and then when they got to this land, they didn't know they were sold to their enemies. After they got out, they were sold, and then they were cursed in the field. They had them out there in the damn cotton fields picking the damn cotton, right? Go to the curses. That's how you identify who you are, man. All right, my bad, y'all. Kind of sweep through here. Yeah, man, y'all. I'm just kind of glazing through. Man, I appreciate all y'all that's watching, man. All y'all that's watching. All right, let's go ahead and get this live, man. Go and end it. Go and get this live real quick. Yeah, and I hope a lot of y'all questions was probably answered by Officer Yaakov was probably in there handling a lot of them. Normally I'm looking at it, but this class is a little long. I had to get these precepts out, man. Exodus chapter 20. Exodus chapter 20. All right. Hey, and if y'all brothers got questions, hey, y'all can. Hey, our number is in the description below. Y'all can call one of the captains. All right. I'll call one of the captains. And another good way to get y'all a lot of y'all questions answered. Tomorrow is the Shabbat, and our class is started about 12 o'clock. Y'all log in, man. And just get the time, ask for questions. I guarantee the captains are, because there's 4 of them up there. So it's always one looking at the comments. Okay? But yeah, man, y'all can call the numbers and talk to us personally too. All right. Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2. It reads, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. All right. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven images or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. All right. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the 3rd and the 4th generation of them that hate me, man. Right? Let's not serve other gods, man. Stop cheating on the Most High. Stop being damn whores out here. Let's be a damn virtuous wife, man. For you men, that's spiritual. Okay? With that, I'm going to say Shabbat Shalom, y'all. Enjoy y'all Sabbath, man.